But welcome back to Barça on Air. Today is the Champions League day, the day that we have been waiting for because it's none other than PSG-Barça at 9 p.m. local time. It's the quarterfinals of the European competition.
And it's none other. We can imagine this
at
the beginning of the season. We are playing the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're just 180 minutes away from a semi-final and then a possible final. So it's short amount of time, eh?
It's going to be amazing.
But obviously, first we have that game against PSG.
Of course.
And many different things that we have to talk today.
Yes, many things. Because we have a very special guest that's going to join the show. None other than
our president, Joan Laporta, had a little chat with us and say so many different things about the game tonight, and also a special message for all the culés that are watching us right now and all over the world. So stay tuned if you want to watch that part with our president.
It's amazing, guys. So stay tuned. We're going to show it later on the live. So make sure you guys stay tuned during the entire Barça on Air live show. But like always, we want to ask you guys where you guys are watching us from, because we have so many culés from all around the world. You guys are always with us in spirit. So I want you guys to drop down on the live chat. We're going to be reading it. We have our live chat right here opened up. We're going to be reading your guys' comments. I am seeing lots of comments. Let's see. I've got people from Paris, actually, that have joined. Ukraine. Mikel Tominen is saying hello from Ukraine.
And Naomi say South Africa. Jupraha say India. George Stroger say Romania. Aleika Chapa say Texas. Paldom Official say USA. Sith, I don't know how to pronounce this name because it's with a number, from Germany. Dimi from Macedonia. Kalmid Majat from Lebanon, Poland, many different countries. Also, la gente que nos está viendo en castellano, sí, en catalán también. Dejar vuestros comentarios, participar. Nosotros haremos un mix entre English, Catalan, un poco de español. También, si nos están viendo desde Latinoamérica, países hispanohablantes, dejarnos en nuestros comentarios de dónde nos están viendo para el partido de hoy, PSG-Barça.
Exactly. And so many different countries. I'm getting California, India. California is a state, not a country, but Oscars from California side, Netherlands. Let's see. Pablo Gavi is saying, where is Gavi? He's actually in this hotel right now, but
he's with the team.
He's with the team. He joined the team to support them tonight. He was at the training session as well. We're going to show you all of those images and much, much more later on the show. But let's kind of talk about the agenda in Paris, because right now it's exactly 12:05. Like we said before, the game will be at 9 p.m. local time. The team will arrive to the stadium, I think around 7-ish, 7:30.
I think it will be at 7.
At the moment, they had their breakfast. I don't know if they had a activation session.
Yeah, what they always do normally during the game days is like some of them go to the physiotherapist, some of them do some activation. It all depends on how many minutes they have played during the season, if they're fit, if they need to rest, if they need to activate something special, they need to see the doctor. It's like all these type of details. They always do this in the morning of the same day of the game. So right now they're probably resting or with a physiotherapist, and they're preparing everything, which is great because I feel, I don't know about you, but thanks to that Copa del Rey final during this weekend, we have plenty of time to prepare the game. We did a lot at home. I've talked to many people that we were doing the training sessions every day, and they say the team is really hungry. They're doing amazing. The training sessions were really good. So I think looks pretty good from our side. But everything's going to be tonight in the Parc des Princes.
I love it.
I always,
Speaking about the training sessions, yesterday we're going to try to get the match preview and maybe like just a training session soon on the screen. But yeah, it was great spirits. They were constantly it was just a good time to be at the training session to see the players. They seemed very happy, very involved, very engaged. And that's exactly what you really want to see before such a huge game. They know what it means to be in the quarterfinals. We haven't been there in quite some time, so we're very excited to be here in the beautiful city of love, Paris. And I think the players are also just very hyped and excited. Let's see if we can get on screen kind of the trip, because we were repping our Erno style suits. All the players look so good. We traveled
with style.
In style, exactly. We traveled around 11 a.m. yesterday. You were with the team, so explain to us how it went. And any kind of comment or question you guys have on the live chat, we will be reading you guys.
in English, Catalan, Espanol, Dutch, Persian, Farsi,
Farsi,
whatever you want. We will try to do our best. Okay, yesterday, as you can see on the images, we took our flight around 10:30, 11 in Barcelona, obviously, with all the players, the staff, the president, and obviously the people that needs to be here for this an important game. You said it before, it's probably the game of the season for now, because if we have the chance to go through the next round, that will be the other game of the season. But this one is for now. So obviously for us, it was a big thing. We traveled, we went to, we arrived at Paris. I don't know if it was 1 hour and 30 minutes after we took off. So we arrived at the hotel, we have some lunch, we prepare so many things as always, and then we have the press conference of Xavi Hernandez.
Which is what we're seeing right now.
Exactly.
On screen.
And the player who was part of this all reactions and press conference yesterday was Jules Koundé. And then obviously the training session, which was really, I don't know about you, but I felt like they were all, they can't wait to play this game. They're all like on fire, on top. They're really hungry. They're like, for them, is just to wait until 9 p.m. is a lifetime. You know?
They're counting down the hours at the moment. Now, I want to read out some comments you guys are saying. Arush is saying, please say my name. Hello to you, Arush. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're ready for this big game tonight against Paris Saint-Germain. Let's see. I'm getting some more. Masinho is saying love from Nepal. Pablo Gavi is saying, how is Gavi doing? I think Gavi's doing...
Yeah, you know yourself. You're Pablo Gavi.
Pablo Gavi, exactly.
No, I mean, you guys need to obviously remember that he's still in recovering. So he's just here to support. He's not part of the squad. He's not going to play this game, but he's here to support. And that's the biggest thing for us. For him, I think it means a lot to be here and be part of the team, because we all know from the club that he always wants to support the team. As you guys can see, he's always supporting the team when we played at home. So for him, it means a lot to be here on a day like this. He's still recovering. We need to wait to see Gavi in months. We don't know.
Yeah, well, I just love it that he's here and he's supporting the team. I'm getting some more questions here. They're asking about the weather. They're saying, how is the weather here in Paris? We have to say, yesterday it was rainy.
Popcorn.
It was popcorn weather, rainy, windy. But today, much better. It's beautiful out. And we have a lovely view right in front of us. It's the Eiffel Tower. Later on in the show, we're going to show you guys the beautiful views. But yeah, so far, so good here in Paris. And like we were mentioning before, the players are excited, and I think they're really counting down the hours for this match to begin, for the ball to get rolling.
I think everyone around the world, because even yesterday we watched really, but tonight is the biggest night for us because it's Barça. And also, we are not gonna lie, just the idea of playing against Lucho, seeing it back again, the chance to play against Mbappe, Dembélé, all the amazing players from PSG. But for us to have the chance to win this game, it could be amazing.
For sure. Now we're seeing on our screens the training session, the final training session ahead of this big game against PSG. All the players trained. They looked very comfortable, and it was quite the training session. You got really good clips. We got a Gundo golazo that you guys can see on our social media platforms. It was
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
I mean, we knew Gundo was amazing, but seeing him during the training sessions and also the games, and you guys can see it like on the social media, we prepare something about his past moments.
Yes.
Until now, how many assists, how many goals, how he's involved with the entire team, and how I think that for us is also a key player in midfield. So just to see him playing like this is high class. This guy is just like a gentleman playing.
He is. Hats off to Gundogan. Gundogan, if you're watching this live, guys, drop down some hearts.
I'm pretty sure he's just resting now.
He's resting for sure. But anyways, guys, drop down Blaugrana hearts, blue and red hearts for Ilkay Gundogan, our midfielder. Now I'm getting some more questions here. Joe is saying, what's your guys' favorite thing about Paris so far?
Well, if I'm honest, we're not having that amount of sightseeing or enjoying Paris because we're working. But I visited Paris time ago, and I think I will say, I don't know.
Guys, let us know.
Yeah.
Also, your favorite thing about Paris. Let us know in the live chat while we think of ours.
Yeah, probably, obviously, the most famous places like Eiffel Tower, or actually they eat here pretty well in some of the places. I have a friend who lives here and he's a chef, and the French cuisine and I don't know, the things you can do, that they call it La Ciudad del Amor.
Yes, they do. The city of love. The city of love.
Exactly. So I don't know. In general, I think Paris is a city that you must visit in your life, like at some point.
For sure. I'm gonna go with
You.
the Eiffel Tower. I think
Easy peasy.
easy peasy. I'm getting a lot of comments also of the Eiffel Tower. I got one question here. Dini is saying how many Barca fans will be in Paris. Yesterday when the team arrived, there was quite some fans waiting with their jerseys and screaming the players' names when the bus arrived. So I think there's going to be many Barca fans tonight because us culés know how big this game is. Like we mentioned before, we haven't been in the quarterfinals for quite some time. So I think it's just the energy and the excitement to be back in the European competition at this level is what's going to excite the culés to come to Paris, France for this big game. Yeah. So yeah, I think hopefully we'll get lots of
at least
culés.
We have 2 friends in the stands today
who will be there for sure.
Supporting the team.
Yes, let's give them a shout out. Go ahead.
No, Victor, Alex, and all the people who's actually taking their time to go anywhere with the team to support them. I think it's key. And also from home, it doesn't matter. But if you're there supporting the team and bad times, good times, and just supporting every time we played and during every week, that's always what we want.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a huge night for us, for sure. So we can win.
Take a deep breath.
I'm so nervous already.
Let's see if we can get the squad list on screen because we want to go over the players that are available for this game. We will release this list before we traveled. It was, I think, released around 9 a.m. before you guys traveled to Paris. Exactly. And this is the squad for this game against PSG.
Yeah, there's nothing new because all the players that are traveling, they already went to another squad or they already played in the Champions League, especially talking about the Masia players. And as you guys should know, you're all asking about Pedri and Frankie de Jong. They traveled with the team, but they haven't received the green light yet. We don't know if they're going to receive it or not. They're still feeling they're going to decide in front of the discomfort or sensations or feelings, and they will see. We don't know yet. We will figure it out, I think, later. But what we know for sure is the rest of the team. You guys can have it in just over here. Should we go through or just?
Yeah, let's go for it. Go for it.
Obviously, we have Ter Stegen, which for me will be 100% the starting lineup. Yeah. No doubts about it. And Iñaki Peña and Andrés Tralaga. We always travel with 3 different goalkeepers. All of our defenders are available. And then positions. Midfield, we will see if Pedro and Frankie are going to be available or not. We don't know yet.
Yes.
But what we know for sure is that we have all of our forwards, Lamine Yamal, Ferran, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski. So I think we have plenty of different options. It will be all on Xavi Hernandez.
Yes, Xavi Hernandez will make the decision of who starts tonight, and whatever that decision is, we're going to be with him 100%, and I'm sure all the culés will be as well. But yeah, we're looking forward to this game. That was the squad. Now, we've had quite the goals against Paris Saint-Germain. We've quite the memories against this French side. Let's see if we can bring up our best goals. But before you have a question, go for it.
Yeah, it's a question because it's not related specifically to the game, but they're asking a lot about it. Was there fireworks outside? They're talking a lot about it. If I'm honest, there's some people from the team that say they heard it, but I was sleeping. I didn't hear that much. And I think it was not literally next to the hotel. So I think
I didn't hear anything either. I was just also really tired and I passed out and I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, but also,
I didn't hear anything either.
No, but also it's not the first time that these things can happen. It happened in all the cities. They always do that, especially if it's from the other fans and they do that during midnight or whatever. But don't worry, guys. They have rest.
MD Shackley is saying, tell me the match time. The game will be at 9 p.m. local time here in Paris, France.
Okay, should we go to the PSG?
Yes. Let's go ahead and take a look at the best goals against PSG. I want to know your favorite goal. I also want to know, live chat, what is your favorite goal that we've ever scored against PSG? Like we mentioned before, we have quite the amount of goals against this team and very beautiful ones, in fact. So go ahead and drop down your guys' favorite goals on the live chat. I think my favorite moment, though, besides kind of like the 6-1, was the Luis Suarez nutmeg. It was just like one after another. It's just amazing.
The nutmeg, the goal, everything. It's just top class. And I think it's always a good game, in general. Even though probably at that time we were not playing against the players we're gonna face tonight. But it's definitely a good thing for us to have also this. I'm not gonna say to compare, but you always talk about Mbappe and the many different key players they have at PSG, but also for us, like Lamine, first time against PSG, first time in the quarterfinals, also Pau Cubarsí, also could be Fermin. So many inputs and so many things that you can be excited about. It's difficult to just keep one thing, but from all the other games, I think
we have great games against the French side. I'm going to read out some goals from you guys. Kick Instinct Edit is saying Messi's goal in 2021. Amir Golpavar is saying Sergio Roberto. Let's see. Gaming is saying Iniesta. Of course, yeah. Sergio Roberto was one for the books. Let's see. Ilfo Bolodoku is saying Messi's goal against PSG in the last season was, and he put the rocket emoji. Let's see.
Messi's goal in 2021, you already say it. Messi in 2015.
2015. Ooh, that was good as well. Dimi is saying Neymar's free kick. That was, of course, in the 6-1, and Neymar really led the comeback. It was incredible.
I think it's one of the games that I remember the most in Barca's history.
For sure.
Because, I think no one was expecting that game to be that crazy, and just the way it finished with Sergi was just
amazing. Well, we're looking at the Barca goals, guys. Yes. Let us know your favorite Barca goal. Now,
también en español, decirnos cuál es vuestro gol favorito contra el PSG de todos los partidos que hemos jugado. Decirnos cuál fue el que más, por ejemplo, recuerdan o el que más les gustó. Déjenlos en los comentarios que los vamos a leer también. Y en català, sisplau, el gol preferit davant del PSG en català, està bé?
I think, guys, PSG, I think so.
PSG en català està bé, no? El seu gol preferit davant del PSG.
I love it. I'm getting lots of Sergio Roberto, so I think it's safe to say that we can.
And also Luis Suarez, Luis Suarez goals. Yeah, the remembering how it was. We have a surprise later on the social media channels. If you like that.
Oh, that's true. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. But we're getting lots of Sergio Roberto. Eduardo Hernandez is also saying Sergio Roberto. Luau Malia saying Sergio Roberto's goal in the 6-1. Game for VK is saying Roberto goal. So let's do the honor of showing the highlights against PSG. The 6-1 victory. Insane, incredible, and thrilling comeback against Paris Saint-Germain. I can't even believe this. I remember I was actually in San Francisco when this happened. I was living in California, and I was just on the phone with my dad crying hysterically. Like, I can't believe this. It was absolutely insane. I want to know, guys, where were you and what were you doing during this 6-1 comeback? Drop it down on the live chat. What were you doing?
I was at my place. I remember that during that time I was living alone, no family nor anyone. I was watching the game with my phone, and I was literally getting ready because I had a dinner that day. And I just remember that I was like, this is not possible. And then at the end, when I watched, I just remember that because for me, it's like an unforgettable memory that I was standing right next to my phone in my bed. And I was watching, and when I saw Sergi's doing this, and then the goal, and then the entire situation, I got goosebumps, and I was crying. I didn't know why, but I was crying. I was like, no me lo puedo creer. I was like, que loca. But I don't know how. It turned out like, for me, it was, wow, one of the most, I would say, unforgettable moments of my life. And it sounds too much, but for me, it was like, que heavy. What we just did.
It was insane.
No, and the celebration for everyone was like, at Camp Nou. Imagine the people at Camp Nou. I totally I wish I would be there at that time.
Kink Instinct was saying I was in Japan during the 6-1. Anstroid FC is saying I was in Kenya. Let's see.
Some say I was in high school getting punished for coming late to school because I stayed up for the match.
That's amazing. I have to say, I did that a lot too, so I'm with you. What was his name? Sam?
Sam, yeah.
Sam, me and you were twins. I did the same thing back in California. Dimi was saying, I was watching the game and supporting Barca the full 90 minutes. That's a true culé. I have to say, I didn't have that much hope going into the game, but the second they scored the third goal, I was like, that's it. We're winning this. No matter what, we're winning this. It was insane.
For moments, I was like, can we? And then I was like, oh my God, no.
Our team
And it's insane that Sergi Roberto is here tonight and he will play probably, I don't know, the first leg or the second leg.
Yeah.
But it's just the idea. I'm probably sure that the people here in Paris and the PSG are not that happy about Sergi. But obviously it's like our captain tonight and we'll see. I really wish he can play both games or at least one to relieve this memory of Sergi.
Of course,
against
that would be
PSG.
amazing.
Yeah.
Artin Sherani Best is saying, I wasn't born during that time. Well, you are a very young culé. That's amazing.
También los comentarios en español decirnos ¿qué recuerdan de ese gol de Sergi Roberto? ¿Dónde estaban cuando marcamos ese último gol y pasamos la eliminatoria?
Palmador Oficial is saying, I was at home watching and yelling like crazy by myself. That was me as well. Sayar Mitra was saying, I was in my living room crying. I just love it.
I was crying too.
I think we were all crying.
It's insane.
It's insane. Let's see if you have. Okay, Miriam Alawaden is saying, I was in Jordan and I was also crying. And she could do this.
Todos. Momentos que nunca te olvidas. Jamás.
Insane. Well, with that said, we're in Paris. I want to do a this or that challenge with not only you, but also with our beautiful live chat. You coolers, I want you guys to be involved. We're going to do this or that, kind of base city edition, Paris versus Barcelona. So we want you guys to answer each question. We're going to be reading them out loud. We're going to be reading out your comments as well. What are they saying?
Mohamed Salah say remontada. we will always remember this word, remontada.
Exactly.
Yeah,
remontada is amazing.
This or that.
This or that. Okay. Live chat. You ready? Let's start. Croissant?
Croissant?
Uh-huh. Or churros?
Well, I'm a really fatty girl. I have to say.
Drop it down below. Croissant or churros?
Croissant or churros? Churros con chocolate. No, but depends. Because croissant is something that you can eat the entire year because it's not warm, basically. You can eat it warm, but I don't know if it's the right way. And churros, oh my God. Churros during the winter with chocolate. Woo!
It's amazing. I have to say I had churros Sunday with chocolate in Barcelona.
And from 1 to 10?
9.5.
What's missing?
It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it was amazing. Like, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because it was amazing.
I'm sorry I have to say it, but I think because of the many different ways you can eat it, and it doesn't matter the weather, I think I will keep croissant.
You will keep croissant,
but churros, ojo.
Okay, we have lots of churros here on the live chat. Pablo Gavifin is saying churros. Let's see. Kevin Haug is saying croissant. Chico 9 is saying also croissant. Call Me Madge is saying croissant. Ajay Bat is saying churros. Parayash Serrita, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, is saying churros as well.
And Geek Instinct say, I never had churros.
What? You gotta try it. It's amazing.
It's not popular. On top. It's not popular.
It's amazing.
I saw, like, actually when we went with the women's team to Mexico, they also have churros, but it's not the same as.
It's different.
It's different. It's different than Spain.
And here they dip it in hot chocolate.
Well, and dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate, exactly. Kick Instinct is also saying I've never had churros. You guys come to Barcelona, or I think you can find it anywhere. But try some churros and let us know what you guys think of it. All right, next one.
A la churros.
A la churros. The Eiffel Tower or Sagrada Familia. Drop it down below. Eiffel Tower or Sagrada Familia. Drop it down below on the live chat. We're going to be reading it. What is yours?
I mean, do you really have to ask me?
No. We're just going to go with Sagrada Familia.
100%. But because also I think it's just insane, the idea behind the Sagrada Familia. And for me, I think it's amazing. The Eiffel Tower is pretty nice. And it's literally what we recognize Paris. But Sagrada Familia is just insane. And I can't believe that a guy had this thought about doing a church or I don't know how to call it actually because it's a big one on this way. And basically he was inspired by nature, which is like, woo! For me, Sagrada Familia, no doubt. You?
Okay, I have to say, I just moved and I moved right by Sagrada Familia, but there's always something special about the Eiffel Tower. I don't know, it kind of gives me goosebumps when I see it. It's just like the city of love. It's such a beautiful landmark. I am going to go, as much as I love Barcelona, I think it's the best city in the world. I'm going to go with the Eiffel Tower. Sagrada Familia, don't get mad at me. I still love you. But I'm going with the Eiffel Tower. Let us know what you guys are saying on the live chat.
A Sponge Boy, you say Sagrada Familia, what is that? Go to Google, put Sagrada Familia Barcelona, and you will see. And if you have the chance, go try to find pictures of Sagrada Familia inside. It's just
amazing.
insane.
I was also there on Sunday inside, and it was incredible. But I don't know. There's something about the Eiffel Tower that's beautiful. Kalmi Majid is saying, it's all metal, dude. Why do you like it so much? Wow, she really likes it. I'm like, it's just metal, dude. Like,
okay. By the way, I just lost a comment. No, it's okay. No, they're asking about predictions. Guys, we're going to do predictions later. Also, start to line up everything. Stay with us. If you wanna do predictions with both of us.
Exactly. Now, we're speaking about the Eiffel Tower. I think we should show them our view. Should we show them?
Yeah.
Let's show them our view.
Let's
show them our view.
Let's show it. Sarah's gonna do it. We're literally this hotel. This is our room, okay, guys? But we have the best view from the hotel. Is right here on the rooftop.
You guys see how it's right there?
Yeah, it's just right there in front of us. We're like 25 minutes away from the stadium, but you guys can see is over there where Sarah's showing everything. You guys are asking about Laporta. We will show you guys what we did with Laporta and so many minutes. I'm not going to say how many minutes, so we make sure you guys are going to stay with us and enjoy this show. But yeah, Laporta, we had the chance to spoke to him this morning.
Yes.
About the game and other things. I'm not going to say anything else, but stay tuned. También Caleb Cárdenas, de México. Saludos. Leyenda de Barcelona, de Catalunya, de Andorra. Tothom qui parla català, també. Okay. Where Chelsea Trevor is asking, where are the players right now? They're here at the hotel.
Right here.
But they're just resting and getting ready for the match because we have plenty of things. Okay, should we go straight to the other things?
Next question, yes. French. Wait, that's Italian. I don't know why I always do French and I do this. I love this. French or Catalan?
Oh, I think French is pretty nice and it's really useful and it's amazing. But Catalan, I really wish I can speak Catalan like fluid, like native. And because I love Catalunya, I love Barcelona, I love Barça. So for me, Catalan, de tota la vida.
Okay, this is another thing. I love Catalan. Like, you guys know how much I love Catalan. It's one of my favorite languages. I think it's way better than Spanish. It's so much more sweeter and dulce. But I have to go with French. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go with French because it's a language that I've always wanted to learn. I think it's just such a beautiful language, like the jou, jou, jou. I don't know. If you guys can speak French, let us know. But let us know also down below.
I'm seeing a lot of Catalans,
French or Catalan on the live chat, let us know.
Going much say Catalan. Prince Guardiola, Catalan, no doubt. Who else? No, Spanish. No, Spanish now. Is Catalan or French? The Tribal Chiefs say Catalan. Gaming, Catalan.
So many Catalan.
Spanish is better. No, Catalan. I mean, Spanish is different, obviously, and around the world, we can find more people who speak Spanish. But Catalan, it's pretty. I don't know about you, but don't you feel like if you have just a few weeks in Barcelona, you can
pick it
understand?
Up. Oh, 100%, you pick it up.
It's easy. It's not a difficult
Especially
language.
if you speak French or Spanish, you can easily pick it up.
Mariam asking, do you speak French?
Un peu. But no, I don't. Pero un peu.
Is it the same when you ask, parlas català una mica?
Bueno, catalán sí que puedo hablar, pero francés. No,
I think, I like this. I think both.
DVB is saying, I think Sarah's an underwear PSG fan. I'm definitely not.
No.
Like, let's
Don't
make this very
that.
clear. I'm a big
The Catalan is different. No, it's not. No, I promise it's not. You guys should try it because it's definitely like, I feel that you can learn in less time than you think. Catalan is not difficult. And it's pretty, you know how to say, you can say it. How you say, I love you in Catalan.
Te estimo.
Oh.
It's so cute.
It's cute.
But also French is je t'aime. It's cute. It's
Barça,
also very nice.
Barça. Barça es la nostra vida.
Yes, that is true. We love that. Barça nuestra vida.
It means more than words.
Okay, this one is the easiest one for all the culés out there. It's Spotify Camp Nou or Parc des Princes. I think we're going very easy for us. We're going to say Spotify Camp Nou, of course. Let us know on the live chat, guys. We want to see lots of Spotify Camp No's on the live chat.
And also, the new Spotify Camp Nou. It's like, we can't wait. And literally, we're going to start seeing the final Spotify Camp Nou pretty soon. Because it's April, and they say they might have the first part ready. And we should be back at the stadium around November, I think. October, November. Which is just months away. I would definitely say Spotify Camp Nou. And also, even if it's the old one, I think for me it's one of the most beautiful places I've been in my life and one of the most greatest stadiums ever. It's just insane. It's almost 100K people.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's one of the biggest stadiums in Europe and in the world.
So, guys,
for soccer, football, whatever you want to call it.
Drop down your live chat. I'm definitely going with Spotify Camp Nou as well. Look at all these comments saying Spotify Camp Nou. So many.
Should I finish it?
Finish it and I'll be right back.
We're gonna lose Sarah for a little bit, pero a ver, me quedo yo sola. Si quieren hablar en español, en catalán, in English, send your questions. That's whatever you want. If you guys, we continue and we can do more this or that, and you guys can participate with us. Vale, pues lo podemos hacer en castellano, en inglés, en catalán, this or that. La siguiente es crepes or crema catalana. You guys should know, crema catalana is a bit like, I don't know if creme brulee. No, creme brulee is the same. Mike, is creme brulee the same as crema catalana? Or not? Well, it's like a sweet cream, but it's not that sweet. And you eat it with a sugar on top, but this sugar is like burn. And it's pretty good. I really like it. It's so the same as creme brulee. And then crepes. Crepes, the good thing about the crepes is you can eat it salty or sweet or whatever, and it's good. A ver, Manab Shuri say, muchas gracias, Maya, the only Spanish word I know. Está muy bien, muchas gracias. Es muy bonito aprender, siempre hay que dar las gracias, así que no te preocupes. Muchas gracias, it's a really nice word. Desde Uzbekistán, creemos en el Barça, amamos el Barça. Nosotros también. Hello from Georgia. Hello, Michiko, from Georgia. Vale. Mike me confirma que son solo algunos ingredientes que hacen la diferencia entre la crema catalana y la creme brulee. So it's just like few ingredients. Some of them have orange and other ones has another one. So for you, would be crepes or crema catalana?
Guys, if I keep saying something that I shouldn't say, you guys are going to call me not a culé, but I'm like a huge culé. I'm going to go with crepes, but because I'm not a fan of like very sweet stuff like crema catalana.
Tanjin, bon dia is the only Catalan I know. It's always good. Bon dia, bona tarda, bona nit. It's good to learn. It's amazing. So good job. So you're gonna say crepes?
I'm gonna say crepes. What are they saying on the live chat? Are they also?
Oh, I like these
crepes?
ones.
Oh my god, quesadillo. That's a great one.
Crepes relleno de crema catalana.
Crepes filled with crema catalana.
Exactly.
That's a good mix.
I think it is.
Chelsea Trevor, by the way, side question is asking: is the family of the players also here to support them? You can say that.
Yeah,
because you're on the plane with them.
Yeah. Actually, they always do that when it's a big game, especially rounds like this in the Champions League or Clásicos or any other big games. So they need their support, and it's always good to have them around. So it's something normal. They always do, and it's not just Barca. All the teams they need their families.
Last question. Easiest. I think it's easy as well. Paris or Barcelona? I'm not leaving. I'm not. I'm gonna say Barcelona.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say Barcelona.
Careful, eh?
I would love to be here for like a short amount of time, like to live here for like a month or 2 months, but I would never want to be here long term. Barcelona is my home.
Okay.
I think it's your home, and I think it's the place all the culés want to be. It smells like football. It's just football air everywhere. Our team is there. It's a beautiful city right by the ocean. It's just Barcelona has everything, and I'm gonna go with Barcelona. You're gonna go with Barcelona. Live chat.
I will die in Barcelona if I can.
Don't say that. Oh my god.
No, but I mean, it's my hometown. I'm not gonna move from Barcelona.
At
least the Catalan people should me out, but no.
Boludeku says, I might almost quit the show because I almost said Paris. She almost quit the show.
I wasn't scared. I mean, guys, we need to respect everyone's opinion, because in the end, you can have many different ways to see your life. The only thing that matters is you're a Barca fan.
Yes.
She is a Barca fan. She likes crepe, torrefil, it's like whatever. She needs to learn, but it's fine. At least the basic thing, which is a Barca supporter, she is. So don't be with Barca. D Parpod asks, who is the funniest Barcelona player? Who would be
Who's
for
the
you?
funniest?
Uh-huh.
The funniest Barca player.
I have one, which is I think he's really funny.
Okay, is he called
What?
forward?
No.
Oh, I think I have mine. Okay, midfielder?
No.
Oh, mine's midfielder. Defender?
Yeah, but he's defender.
Who?
I think he's really funny.
Who?
Cancelo.
Oh, Cancelo's very
Cancelo
funny.
is funny.
Cancalo's very funny. I was gonna say Pedri because he's also
He's
very
really
funny.
authentic.
But I'm gonna go with Cancelo.
And Ferran also is funny.
Yes, but Cancelo for me is the funniest one.
Cancelo is pretty funny.
Chelsea Trevor's also. Oh, Chelsea Trevor's saying, are players speaking in Spanish or Catalan? It's a
Depends.
mix. Yeah, it depends on who's speaking to who.
Yeah, but we have to say that some of the players like Ronald Araujo or even Pedri, the ones that are born in a place that they just speak Spanish, they understand perfectly Catalan. Some of them, they try to speak in Catalan because they know for people from Catalonia and Barcelona, for them it means a lot. Because if you know the Barca history, the Catalan language is also part of our history. So for them, they make the effort, and it's pretty nice. Even Lewandowski, Gundo, they sometimes say buena tarde, bon dia.
Yeah, it's
so
great.
they do their best.
It's great.
speak
Gaming
Catalan.
4VK saying, funniest is Ronald Araujo. He is kind of
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
and his laugh is super goofy. I love it. I love it. It's very funny. Let's see. Artin Shirani is saying, is Gavi funny?
Gavi, yeah, I think he is. In his way,
When he
is,
feels
yeah.
comfortable, he's funny.
Yeah. I think they're all funny. Maybe there's some of them that are more serious because it's their way they're being, like Christensen, Frankie, they're more quiet and serious, even though that doesn't mean they're angry or grumpy.
Yeah.
But obviously when you have people like Pedri, Cancelo, Fermin, and all this, is like, it's pretty easy to see that they're all pretty, I don't know, friendly.
Yeah, they're all friendly. Now, Kule, stay tuned because in just a couple minutes, we will be live, or she will be live with President Joan Laporta. He's going to talk about the game. He's going to give you guys a motivational message ahead of this huge, gigantic clash against PSG. So stay tuned in right here. We have some more questions meanwhile. Hesika Kim is saying pre-game rituals of the players. Well, this is a good question that we should ask the players, but I think that what they do is they get their morning breakfast in, they do their activation session, and then they kind of just like relax until they have to go downstairs and meet up with a team. I don't know exactly their pregame ritual. I know a lot of them listen to music or they're watching kind of movies to kind of just chill their body and relax completely. But this is a question that we can ask.
I think some of them have said this in other interviews, and from what I think I remember, Pedri likes to listen to classic music.
Really?
Yeah, with the headphones on the pitch when they do the pitch inspection.
Okay.
And some of them have always explained that they like to call their families. For example, João Felix, I think he calls his mom or his dad. And some of them like to call their wives or whatever. But it's a moment that I think they always do the same every time they're going to play the game. Or, for example, the right foot, the left foot, or whatever. So I think they all have different things. Okay.
Let's see. You guys ever get to do TikTok dances with the players? Duo Techies is saying that. I'm not sure that the players really like to do TikTok dances.
No.
But
someone is asking, do you know how's Gunter's Spanish going?
His Spanish?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty well.
Yeah. And I think hats off to Gundo because he speaks English, German, Spanish. He's learning Catalan, words and everything. And I don't know if Turkish maybe?
He speaks Turkish, of course. And I think he also speaks Italian because his wife is from Italy.
So many different languages. Okay,
any other comments?
Yeah. Well, what's Rafinha doing? Rafinha, I think they're resting or with the physiotherapist or they're getting ready for the game. They're all here at the hotel and they're just gonna, spend their day, like taking their time. Obviously, you guys need to think that the days we play the game, I'm not as expert, but from what I heard, what I know, they're not allowed to do a lot of physical effort. So they don't go to the gym for an hour to work out because they're gonna obviously spend all their energy during the game. So what they do normally is just rest and try to chill, because the big thing is at night.
Definitely. Let's see. We're getting lots of questions here. You guys are asking us, what time is the game tonight? It's at 9 p.m. time.
Actually, Patrick Gottman said the game is 4 hours before my exam, but I will watch the game, Psg-Barça. Patrick, good job. It's always important to watch Barça.
Tim Pan is saying, are you guys at the same hotel? Yes, indeed, we are at the same hotel. The players are actually in this same building as us. Speaking about the players and also about the president, we have the president very, very soon with us. Are you ready? I'm excited.
I was ready.
You were ready. We got to speak with President Joan Laporta ahead of this big match against PSG. He spoke about the game. He spoke about the importance of winning and taking this game as a very important feat. And he also gave the culés a very motivational message. Let's take a look at it.
Culés, indeed, we're here in Barcelona, and this time we have a special guest for tonight's game against PSG, and it's none other than the President Joan Laporta. President, com està?
Molt bé.
Molt bé? Preparat per al partit d'avui?
Sí, preparat a tope, i a més es motiva molt que veig els jugadors molt motivats.
Del 1 al 10, per tu, aquest partit?
D'importància?
D'importància.
10.
10. Vale, missatge de motivació pels culers?
9,5, perquè el 10 seria la final.
Vale, i el missatge de motivació pels culers, per al partit d'avui, d'anada?
Doncs que creguin en el Barça, que creguin en els nostres jugadors, el nostre entrenador, que estan molt motivats i que, a més, tenim un gran equip i jo particularment els veig molt motivats, molt concentrats, i vaja, no canviaria. El que és important que sàpiguen és que no canviaríem cap jugador dels nostres per algun dels altres.
El més important és això.
Okay, you guys, let us know in the comments what do you think about his message. In English, I'm going to say it. He was explaining to everyone that today, for all the culés and for all of us, is the game of the season. And obviously, I think it's key for the team to have the support of the players. He said it before. The things he normally thinks about on days like this is Xavi and the players, and to always support them on days like tonight.
Yes, and I love that, for example, Gavi's here with the team. I think it just shows the support that he's showing the team ahead of this game, and Laporta to say such a message. I think the team is very united ahead of this game, and I think that's exactly what you need. You need union, you need support, you need love, and sobre todo, and on top of everything, you need that hunger and desire, and it's what we were mentioning before that we saw with our own eyes at the training session yesterday, the desire to go out and win and take on PSG. What are you reading in the comments that's making you laugh?
Baby Vibe say, do you teleport?
Teleport?
I guess it's me teletransporte. Yeah, well, guys, this is part of the magic we do, just to give you the chance to hear our president. Michael, en español, por favor. Michael, te explico muy rápido. Tuvimos la oportunidad de hablar con el presidente Joan Laporta hoy. Ya se los enseñamos, un mensaje de apoyo a la afición, al equipo, lo importante que es para el barcelonismo ganar hoy y que hoy apoyemos todos porque el equipo nos necesita para la ida y para la vuelta. Así que si quieren ver las declaraciones y lo que ha dicho el presidente, vayan a nuestras redes sociales, vayan a la web del Barça, que ahí estarán lo que ha dicho.
Amir Golparvar, I think you're, by the way, Iranian, because that's an Iranian name. When will you guys go to the stadium?
We're leaving at 5.
Yes.
5. Yeah, because they say there's a lot of traffic jam at that time, and we also need to film locker room and many other content you guys see on our social media channel. So, yeah, I think around 5. But the players, they always go 2 hours after us, more or less.
Exactly. We'll be there around 5:30. We got to film all the content that will be on our social media channel. So make sure if you guys don't follow us, follow Barça on all our social media channels, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Snapchat, on, did I already say Instagram? All the good social media platform, Be Reels as well. Because we're going to be giving you all of the live content you guys want to see in the build up before this big clash against PSG. Now, I've got a lot of comments on the live chat that I kept kind of ignoring because I wanted to talk about it now, and that is the lineup predictions and the score predictions.
Yeah.
I got so many optimistic predictions for Barca. So now is the moment to drop down your predictions. But first, we're going to go over the lineup, and we're going to start with our keeper, which I think it's very obvious that it's going to be Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Drop down who you guys think will start, but I think you guys also think that ter Stegen will start. Yeah. I'm going to go with, let's decide together. Are we going with a 4-3-3, a 3-5-2?
I think I will go with a 4-3-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going also with a 4-3-3. Ter Stegen will be at the back in goal. Who's going to be the 4 defenders? Drop down below, guys, who your 4 defenders, or if you have a different formation, drop down your defenders on the live chat, and we'll be reading it.
I think I have it. You?
Let's see.
Let's keep talking because obviously we have issues now. Now it's back. You guys can see us, yes? Okay. So we're thinking about. We already said Marc-Andre ter Stegen is not a negotiation. Obviously, he is in the starting lineup. We're thinking 4-3-3, 4-4-2. Could be, I don't know, another type of formation of 5 defenders, but normally Xavi's not going to do that. So let's keep it on the same way as always in Barca style, 4-3-3. Josh says Cancelo, Araujo center back, Cubarsí center back, and Koundé right back. Araujo, Cubarsí, Cancelo. Koundé, Cubarsí, Araujo, Cancelo. My God. Cancelo, Cubarsí, Araujo, Koundé from Jay. Sam, Cancelo, Cubarsí, Araujo y Koundé. Awesome Fitness, Koundé, Ronald Araujo, Cubarsí, and Cancelo at the back. Matt Miller, Cancelo, Cubarsí, Araujo, Koundé. We have almost the same prediction. Yeah, for the starting lineups, it seems like it is. Cubarsí or Iñigo, says Nova. Okay, Koundé has to be right back, Marsu. More people saying 4-4-2 maybe. Okay, I'm gonna say I think will be Koundé right back, center backs Araujo, Pau Cubarsí, and left back Joao Cancelo.
I think I agree completely on that. I'm gonna go with those 4 players as well, 4 strong, solid defenders, and I love that we're thinking that La Masia 17-year-old Cubarsí is going to be starting against PSG in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. If you actually just put things into perspective, it's absolutely insane that we're just so we're normalizing the fact that a 17-year-old is going to be playing as a starter against PSG at Parc des Princes here in Paris, a Champions League quarterfinal battle. It's insane. I love it.
Digueu-nos el vostre 11 inicial per al partit d'avui, els defenses, el porter ja sabem, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, i els 4
de midfield, ¿no?
Sí. No.
The defense. Okay, we're still waiting. Okay.
Los 4 defensas que tendremos para el partido hoy. Hacemos un par y ya pasamos al medio campo, al midfield, porque we're running out of time.
Yeah, we just got 10 minutes left, guys, so stay tuned. We still have a couple more things we want to talk about, but meanwhile, drop down your defenders, who you guys think will start against PSG tonight. Maya, you'll be reading out the questions, or the players. Okay,
I'm still waiting for it. Riamala say Cancelo, Cubarsí, Araujo, Koundé. I think we all agree with this starting lineup.
I think they agree as well.
Tusharas dice
Cubarsí.
Cancelo, Cubarsí, Araujo y Koundé también. Para todos creo que es básicamente los 4. Aunque también Íñigo siempre es una buena opción. Sabe mucho, tiene una experiencia, es muy bueno, juego aéreo muy bueno, defiende muy bien. Así que lo que decía Xavi, hasta la muerte con Xavi.
100%. Estoy contigo.
Vale, let's go to the
midfield,
vamos.
Guys, drop down your midfield players, who you guys think will start in the middle of the pitch. Drop it down below. We'll be reading out your comments. What are you saying?
Midfield is difficult, Obviously, we don't know if Frankie and Pedro are going to be available, so I'm not going to count
let's not count them at the moment.
I would say probably Christensen. He's playing as a pivot lately. So, Sergi Roberto. And I would like to see someone like Fermin in the starting lineup at midfield. It's going to be complicated. Because Gundo. My God, Gundo. I would say Yeah, it's difficult, huh? This one?
I'm gonna read out some comments. Sam is saying Fermin, Christensen, and Gundogan. Marsu is saying Fermin, Gundogan, y Sergio Roberto. Let's see.
I would say Gundo, Christensen, Fermin.
Gundo, Christensen, and Fermin.
So Christensen as a pivot, obviously Gundo and Fermin from there.
So the same as Built North, because he's also saying Fermin, Gundo, and
Medio
Christensen.
punta, Fermin. I don't know.
Almost Famous is saying Pedri, Gundogan, and De Jong. We don't know if they will be available for the game.
If we think about the ones available on the squad without that mark of, we will know. But taking account, it will be some people say Fermin, Gundo, and Sergi Roberto, Fiona.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got lots of different names for the midfield. Only Xavi will be able to decide, and we'll be able to see it. About an hour and 30 minutes before the match is when the lineup will go live. So make sure you guys stay tuned to all of our social media channels if you guys want to be the first to find out which 11 players will start against the French side. Let's go ahead to the forward line.
Mm-hmm.
This is this is more kind of like when we put things into perspective. I think Lamine Yamal is going to start. And it's like fact that a 16-year-old, just like Kubarsi back at the 17-year-old, they're just no biggie. It's like you call your friend, what are you doing? Yeah, it's just another Wednesday night here in Paris. I'm starting a Champions League quarterfinal and I'm 16 years old. Like, what were we doing when we were 16? I don't remember.
I want to read this. Es Jasnini dice algo que para mí es muy importante.
Dale.
Dice, hola, somos el único equipo masculino y femenino que estamos en la Champions en la siguiente ronda. Realmente creo que sí, porque Chelsea es otro de los que se clasificó en el femenino, pero no en el masculino. Barça, sí. Es heavy, pero es así. Sí. Barça qualifying from women's team, men's team to the next round of the Champions League. So, muy buen punto, Janini.
A ver, SpongeBoy says Lamine, Joao Felix, and Lewandowski.
Fiona says Lewandowski, Rafinha, y Lamine Yamal.
Ooh. Sam is saying Joao Felix, Lewy, and Rafinha.
Jeffrey says Rafinha, Lewandowski, Joao Felix.
I love it. It's crazy that every single combination includes Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal.
No, not at all.
Everything I'm reading is Lamine Lewandowski, and then it alternates between like Joao Felix, Rafinha.
I think I have mine. You?
I have mine as well. I'm going to read one more thing. Tanjin Alam is saying Lewandowski hat-trick incoming. That would be amazing. I think Lewy would love that. We'll see what happens, but that would obviously be so cool to score 3 goals and hopefully not concede any. We want a clean sheet from Marc Ter Stegen. It's going to be difficult because PSG have quite the players, of course, in the likes of Mbappe and other players.
No,
but
and they're playing at home.
We believe in Ter Stegen. We believe in our defense, and we believe overall in Xavi and his players. What about you? So who's your starting 3 up front?
I will do Lamine, Lewandowski, and Joao Felix.
Lamine, Lewandowski, and Joao Felix. So the same as Justin Canas. He's saying Joao Felix and Lewandowski and Lamine. I'm going to go with you, and I'm going to say the same thing. I think Joao Felix should start. I think he's going to have a lot of hunger for this game, and I want to see him play and kind of combine with Lewandowski and our young La Masia star, Lamine Yamal. So I'm going to go with that. Itansi is saying, I'm watching you guys drinking my mate and fasting, so God will help our players. Vizca Barça. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, it's going to be a good game. We're just...
Should we do the result? Because we're 4 minutes away from goodbye. Let's do the result. Predictions for tonight. El resultado para hoy, el resultado para esta noche. ¿Cómo creen que quedará la ida de los cuartos de final de la Champions? Que suena mucho, muy heavy.
I see.
Okay.
I mean, I saw so many score predictions during the entire live show here on Barça on Air. It's going to be a difficult one. Like I mentioned before, I definitely don't want to concede a goal, but wanting and thinking of what's going to actually happen is different. So I think we are going to concede a goal, but I think we're going to win. I'm going with a 2-1 victory for Barça. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it's like 2-0 or even more goals. If like one of the culés said a hat trick, that would be amazing. I'm seeing so many optimistic comments here. Optimistic predictions. Riyam Hazim is saying 3-0 to Barça. Intansi is saying 1-0 for Barça. Vamos Lamine.
Fejiru Muku said 3-0 for Barça. Patrick Godman 3-1 for Barça. GH say Barcelona 4, PSG 2.
Ooh,
6 goals.
we don't want
night.
that.
Let's see who else. I think 3-1 for Barca from Rehan Asgar. Let's see.
SpongeBoy saying Ter Stegen, please don't concede. We don't want to concede any goals. But if we do, guys, don't remember that there is the return leg, and the return leg will be just in a couple of days. It's next week at Montjuic in Barcelona.
Tuesday.
It's insane. Literally, this happens and we go back and it's the return leg. So regardless of what happens tonight, we still have the remaining 90 minutes plus extra time if it goes to extra time. But we definitely want to take a convincing win back home to Barcelona, and it's what the players want as well.
Sí, es básico que ganemos. Yo creo que, como ya dijo Sara, son 100 minutos al final. Lo importante hoy sería ganar. Pero si no ganas, igual tienes el partido en casa, tienes los culés y tienes 90 minutos más, incluso prórroga y penal si hace falta, que esperemos que no. Pero para pasar. Lo importante yo creo es tener la vuelta en casa.
Exactly.
If you play the second leg at home, it's a plus.
Okay, I'm going to end up with the last comment here.
Sí.
Goat AM is saying the first leg is 1, and the second leg is going to end 3-2 for Barca. That is very thrilling, very nerve-wracking, but I'll take it because we'll be through to the semifinals.
I think at this point, it's difficult if you watch the games yesterday. You can see
insane
that you can just make it by one team because anything can happen in the quarterfinals. But obviously, what we want is Barca to win tonight.
Yes, that is it. That is it. Well, you guys,
should we say goodbye?
Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye because we have to get ready to go to the stadium soon, and the live is coming to an end. We hope you guys enjoyed another Barca on air live here from Paris. We gave you guys all the up-to-date things you guys need to know ahead of this big battle against Paris Saint-Germain in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Remember, it's the first leg. It's going to be played tonight here in Paris at 9 p.m. The second leg will be in Barcelona on Tuesday. So stay tuned. Make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms. And that's it. I think we can call it a day. We'll see you guys at the stadium. Well, you'll see her for sure on the story.
And her in the vlog. So see you.
Adeo. Ciao.
Adeo.